We all know that Civil War in the MCU wasn't fair. It started out as a disagreement between Iron Man and his team and Captain America and his team over the Sokovia Accords, which would put the Avengers under the United Nations' control and would limit what the team could and couldn't do. Both sides are technically correct when you think about it, with Captain America making the point of what if they send us somewhere we don't think we need to go, or what if we need to go somewhere and they don't let us. This side of the argument makes sense, as no country's military would stand a chance against 90% of the threats the Avengers went up against. And on the other hand, after the Avengers destroyed New York, blew up a hospital, caused the deaths of countless people in Sokovia, and destroyed or caused damage in countless other cities and countries around the world, Iron Man was right by saying that they needed limitations and to be put in their place, or they were no better than the bad guys they were trying to stop. But in all the turmoil and conflict, Iron Man learned that Bucky killed his parents and Steve never told him. Then it shifted from a battle over opinions to one of revenge. And that's why Civil War wasn't fair, as in the end, it ended up being Iron Man versus Captain America and the Winter Soldier. But have you ever wondered who really would have won Civil War? In this video, I'll only be talking about the MCU, as while I have a general understanding of the comic events, I haven't read them and I'd prefer not to include aspects of those events and get things wrong. So today I placed Iron Man and Captain America in a 1v1 battle to the death, and an AI will finally help us understand who would win. The rules are 3 hits is a win, or if the AI specifically states that one character died. Tony Stark is a genius, billionaire, playboy, and philanthropist. He not only invented the Iron Man armor, which gives the user the ability to fly and shoot repulsor beams out of their hands and chest, but wears the suit himself. He's a resourceful co-leader and one of the founding members of the Avengers. He's the CEO of Stark Industries, which once sold highly sophisticated weapon systems technologies to government defense organizations around the world, such as S.H.I.E.L.D., who used them to maintain peace and order, but has pulled his company away from the weapons business once he saw the damage they caused. Captain America is a super soldier from World War II who was frozen in ice for 70 years, and then resumed his heroic duties. An idealistic American hero, Captain America advocates for freedom and justice as the leader and one of the founding members of the superhero team known as the Avengers. Cap's go-to weapon is a vibranium shield which was created and given to him by Howard Stark, Tony Stark's father. Following the events of Age of Ultron, which almost caused the destruction of a city by an AI Iron Man created to protect the world, Earth 616's heroes have to choose whether to conform to the Sokovia Accords, allowing the government to control which threats they're sent to stop, or going against the Accords and in response, against the world's governments, becoming criminals. The Sokovia Accords are meant to stop the heroes from unnecessarily endangering civilians, as for years, they operated with limited power and no supervision, which is an arrangement the governments of the world can no longer tolerate. Although Iron Man has tried to become a hero and has managed to save the world multiple times, he believes that the Avengers should follow the Sokovia Accords. However, Captain America disagrees, stating what if there's somewhere we need to go and they don't let us. The negotiations were not peaceful, and at first, the Avengers split up into 2 teams, those on Iron Man's side who would accept the Accords and those on Captain America's who would not. The Avengers who opposed the UN were eventually caught, but there was one left, Captain America. He had evaded Iron Man for far too long, and now was no longer about the safety of the world. No, this was about revenge, as Iron Man learned that Cap's best friend Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier, killed his parents while under Hydra's control. But the fact that Cap knew for years and never told Tony was enough to end their friendship and push Tony over the edge. In a fit of fury, Iron Man blasts off towards Captain America with the intent to kill. Armed with his trusty vibranium shield in hand and enhanced strength due to the super soldier serum, Captain America covers his body with a shield and prepares to block the impact. He then launches his shield at Iron Man's head with his full strength, intending to decapitate the armored Avenger and end this feud once and for all. However, Iron Man is able to dodge the attack by diving forward and hitting the ground as hard as he can. It was a stunning display of agility and speed, and Captain America realizes that he won't be able to hit Iron Man. He sees Iron Man's arm raise up and prepare to fire. In a last-ditch effort to protect himself, Cap throws his shield directly at Iron Man, hoping to deflect the shot. Unfortunately, Iron Man is able to catch Captain America's shield and deflect it back at his face. The shock of the impact causes Cap to lose consciousness and fall down to the floor. Iron Man walks over to the unconscious hero and begins to walk away, when suddenly he stops and turns around. Captain America has come to and is now standing up with a fierce look in his eyes. He charges Iron Man with his shield raised, ready to strike. Iron Man tries to move backwards in order to avoid the attack, but Cap is relentless. He's so close to Iron Man now that the metal armor is glowing red hot. What is he, some kind of fire monster? Why is it hot? With the mighty swing of his shield, Captain America strikes Iron Man square in the chest, That's one hit for Captain America. His powerful blow causes Iron Man's entire chest plate to shatter. Captain America uses his shield to pick up his fallen foe. Iron Man struggles trying to break free, but Captain America holds on tight with both hands. Iron Man then fires a blast from his repulsor ray and hits Captain America's shield, breaking it. However, this only makes Captain America stronger, as he grabs Iron Man's helmet with his bare hands and rips it from his head. Iron Man then takes advantage of being in a vulnerable position and pushes Cap onto his back. Iron Man then aims his repulsor ray at Captain America's head and shoots him through the skull. The shot does not kill Captain America, but it does cause him to lose consciousness again. So that's 2 hits for Iron Man. Iron Man then picks up Captain America by his uniform and raises him high above his head. He then smiles with pride and says, "You've been a worthy adversary." Iron Man then lowers Captain America to the ground. He places his boot on Captain America's chest and says, "One more thing. I'll make sure you don't do anything stupid like that again." Iron Man then presses his foot on Captain America's chest and lifts it up. This time the damage is fatal and Captain America dies. He falls limp to the ground and Iron Man walks away with his head held high. So there we go. Not only did Iron Man win by 3 hits, but he also won by killing Captain America. So as it turns out, had it actually been a fair 1v1 fight, Iron Man would have won Civil War. I really enjoyed making this video, but it took a lot of time and it wasn't cheap. But if it does well and you guys want to see more, let me know in the comments and we could even turn it into a series with a bracket similar to the polls you guys vote on every day. Let me know which other characters you would want to see go up against each other, even if they haven't been introduced into the MCU yet. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.